Hello, GooTubers! I have another cool moment from World of Tanks to show you. Something about my capture app flubbed and it started recording a few minutes in, but this is a replay of the best game I've ever had in a tier 8 match using a light tank. It's actually a tier 6 light tank, so bottom tier, a little proud moment. But I think it highlights some key elements to consider when playing a light tank. So, I actually filled my role as a scout, and I was the first one in the town, and I spotted all of these tanks, but I retreated to let my beefier allies take some fire. And there's a few things I want you to watch when viewing this replay. Keep an eye on my ammo, and consider my positioning, as I always try to create a crossfire whenever possible. Now, I don't want to just let my team get shot, so I want to do my job and flank. Flanking is important. It creates a crossfire, it splits the attention of your opponents and forces them to make a mistake, like open up their weak spots to me, just like that TD allowed, getting a sneaky side shot on him and stealing the kill. I'll be honest, while I'm proud of this replay and I think everything I did was justified, half of my kills were stolen, technically. But again, completely justified. Anyway, this is a Tiger 2. It has outrageous armor, especially on the front, and I can't even hope to penetrate him. So I try way too many times to try and track him, in an attempt to make him an easy target for my friends. Oh, it looks like I did penetrate one shot into the side of his turret. That was kind of lucky. Just kind of random. Trying to be careful because I see that he knows where I am and he turns his turret towards me a few times. But I waste so many shots. Again, keep an eye on the number of shots I have. I start a match with 30 shells, and that's 5 magazines. I got 19 shots left, but it's time to move up. I'm looking for an opportunity to flank. I know there's another light tank out there. I'm not really sure about his positioning. So I moved to the other side of this building. Again, hoping to get, a shot on his cupola. But it just goes over the top, and then my buddy moves in front of me. Time to move. Here we go. Time to flank. Right now, I can just see him. I think he has his turret pointed towards me, so I think I'm going back to the garage. I just make it behind this rock, and it turns out his turret was turned the other way. I got a really lucky kill on that. And now it's time for my opposite number, the enemy AMX-12T. Taking shelter behind that building. I have 3 shots left in my magazine.
Up on the left side.
Thank you, Mrs. Rattlecan.
Oh.
He just sat out in the open and let me shoot him. He didn't even move or try and dodge behind the building. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. But, check my ammo again,
What's the guy doing that side?
because I wasn't paying attention. I reloaded with 1 shell in my magazine. And there, I see it. Too late. But now I drive around the cap circle so that they're not focused on me, and they don't know how close I am. I'm sure I've been spotted now. And in fact, when I come around the corner, this FV304 is trying to turn towards me. It's no surprise that I pen him. I'm using APCR rounds, and he's a very lightly armored artillery. But now comes the KV2. I have just enough ammo to take him out, if I aim well. And you'll note that I changed my targets on the KV2. I was shooting his turret, but then he turned his turret toward me, and I aimed at his hull, because his hull is more lightly armored than the front of his turret, so I knew I would get a kill. Also note that the FV304 was having a hard time turning over here, because the ground over here counts as swamp, which is soft terrain, and everyone has a hard time moving through it.
T-29, we can get them. Get off the base, T-29. We can get
Here
them.
comes
Get off
death,
the
or so I thought. But it seems he panics and flubs a shot over my head. I use my slightly higher mobility to dodge him and get a shot behind. Silly premium tanks. That was a very dangerous and well-armored tank. I was very lucky to get that kill. And I peek over the ridge, honestly trying to save my teammate over there, but I didn't have enough alpha damage to one-shot him, and he had enough time to kill my teammate. Check my ammo again. I have only one shell. Alright, so he escapes, and we're just gonna fast forward through this. It's not really important. I need to wait for my allies to move up because I'm heavily damaged and I have one shell. And I'm a light tank. I'm not much of a threat. I can't handle a tiger on my own. And I'm trying to get the spot, looking around, peek the ridge. There he is. So I'm thinking maybe I can fire one shell and get the kill before my allies get here. But as you can see, I just flurp it.
Oh no, dude, no.
And then my ally almost kills me. Well, he dies
Guy just hit me.
because there's justice in the world. Now this is important. I'm out of ammo. I could sit back and let my buddy move up, probably win. Or I can run out, grab the enemy's attention, and my T-29 friend can take advantage of the opening, and we will secure victory. So I rush out, grab the enemy's attention. It works. My ally takes advantage of the distraction, gets the kill, and gets the kill, and secures the win. And I get Top Gun in a tier 6 light in a tier 8 match. Yeah, I was pretty happy about it.
Oh.
Yeah, this. Did you die?
No, but I lost some money.
So remember, no matter what the condition of your tank, you can always be of some service to your allies. You can always contribute to the victory. Alright guys, thanks for watching.